Hey, welcome back to Rock Stardust. My name's Robbie, and today we're looking at Robbie Blunt again. About a year ago I did a video on him, and just about his history and his remarkable, contribution to Robert Plant's music, and obviously his own history and post Plant, and just great playing, incredibly underrated. So one of my favourite guitar players. So today I just want to dig into some of my favourite solos from that Plant era. So we'll be digging into, Pictures 11 that came out in 82, sorry, and Principal Moments. So I'll kick it off with, Burning Down One Side. And this is pretty powerful stuff. A little bit pagey like, but you've got that quality. It sounds like a flow on from Zeppelin, but it's powerful stuff. Check it out. So very cool. Now up next I've got Moonlight and Samosa. Anyone that's seen my previous video will know how I feel about this. It's magical. It's just remarkable Spanish guitar, lines enriched with melody and feel, and the perfect song, especially a solo to play through, driving through the Spanish mountains and hills, So check this one out. Next we've got Slow Dancer. This is just awesome. It's reminiscent of Kashmir. It's it's got that stargazer element from Rainbow, Gates of Babylon, that kind of vibe. This is Robbie doing it his way, which is brilliant. Check it out. Those tracks were off this album, and it is a great album. Now, what came up next was Principal Moments, and this was Robbie's finest moment, in my opinion, of that era, and where he actually defined that early 80s was absolute quality, when there was all this other full-on hair metal going on and stuff, and you had this absolute genius guitar player with all of the chops and feel and emotion, filling in obviously in Jimmy Page's shoes with Plant. This guy was outstanding in his own right. So check out my video on him that I've already done. But let's kick this off now. Obviously the first track on the album is where he immediately grabs your attention. That's Other Arms. Here you go. gets that tone. It's the cleanest, most awesome sound with that Fender Strat. You know, it's an amazing piece of work, this, and obviously with the great band there and Phil Collins on drums. It's just incredible. So up next we've got In the Mood, which is particularly outstanding, and it's a solo that grabs your attention because it's quite exotic, and it's so clean, but it is beautifully constructed. So it's one of those solos that is perfection, really. And I love the interesting placement of those like backwards runs, da 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 da, down down down. I could play a bit here, but it's not doing it justice. So let's just listen to the real thing. So here we go. In the Mood. What a great solo. Next up, we've got In Through the Two-Step. This is just remarkable and probably the highlight. I think that's where you get Robbie with his most inspired blues playing, because it's such a touching song as well. And he really lifts that intensity and emotion with his own unique approach and stylistic choices. So here we go. This is great. Cap it off, guys. We're going to finish off with the great Big Log. Again, you know, as I've referred to before, it's like conjured up from the Greek gods, you know. There's just so much inspiration. I know it's a track he wrote with Plant. He should get so much credit though. And he is one of the absolutely most underrated guitar players in terms of history, rock, and should be in those conversations, you know, with your Gilmores and your Pages and those sort of guys, because of what he could do on the guitar and the lyrical content of it and expression. So look, thanks again. Please do subscribe to the channel. You'll get those notifications straight away. It means a lot to me, and for those that have, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You know, hit the like button if you like this, and leave your comments about, you know, your thoughts on Robbie Blunt and you know, what his playing means to you and some of your memories and favorite tracks. Also, I'll leave the previous video I've done in the description so you can check out the video on a bit more of his history and breakdown of the contribution he really played to Robert Plant's music. So, hey, great player. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week.